Premier League-linked midfielder Adrien Rabiot has finally found a new club 3 months after leaving Juventus on a free transfer. The former Paris Saint-Germain linchpin became one of the most high-profile free agents on the market when he left the Bianconeri at the end of his contract, although negotiations over a renewal still went on for a couple of weeks. However, an agreement ultimately could not be struck between Rabiot's camp and Juventus, who subsequently confirmed that he had left the club following a successful 5-year spell. In the prime of his career and boasting plentiful title-winning experience, Rabiot was never expected to be short of options for an autumnal move, and a handful of Premier League clubs were said to have been monitoring developments. Manchester United, who came close to signing Rabiot in 2022, were among his rumored suitors, as were Arsenal and Newcastle United, but he decided against a move to the latter. Now, the midfielder has opted against trying his hand at Premier League football entirely, and he will instead be joining French giants Marseille, who confirmed on Sunday that an agreement was in place. Olympique de Marseille announces that it has reached an agreement in principle with Adrien Rabiot for the arrival of the French international at the club, Marseille said on social media. The player will sign with OM subject to the results of the medical examination. Assuming there are no unexpected complications with his medical, Rabiot will supposedly sign a 2-year deal with Marseille until 2026 as he becomes Roberto De Zerbi's latest new recruit. The 29-year-old will follow the likes of Mason Greenwood, Eli Wahi, Neil Maupay, Pierre-Emile Hojbjerg and Jonathan Rowe to Les Olympians, who are second in the Ligue 1 table behind Paris Saint-Germain. De Zerbi's men have won 3 and drawn 1 of their first 4 matches of the 2024-25 season. And Rabiot could make his debut against Lyon in the Derby of the Olympics next Sunday. Clubs get what they pay for in football a lot of the time, but in the case of Rabiot, Marseille will be acquiring the services of an international star who has never cost a penny in his life. The 29-year-old, a one-time Manchester City youth product, came through the Paris Saint-Germain youth system and spent 6 years in the first team, before running down his contract and leaving for Juventus on a free in 2019. 5 years later, and the midfielder still has not commanded a single transfer fee in his career, although Marseille could very well be making him their highest-paid player if reports of his massive wage demands are true. Indeed, it was claimed that Arsenal and Man United were told to pay the Frenchman £220,000 a week if they wanted to bring him to the Premier League, which put the English Titans off a move. Rabiot scored 22 goals in 212 matches for Juventus between 2019 and 2024. And the midfielder has won 24 major honors during his career, including the 2020-21 Nations League title with France.